Hey guys, it's Rick. Thank you for joining me today. I'm back at Disneyland, well, California Adventure actually, but the Disneyland Resort. I'm gonna go into California Adventure today and just try a couple of food items. This is gonna be a pumpkin video. I love pumpkin flavored things. I love pumpkin spice. So we're gonna go try the 3 items at DCA that are pumpkin flavored. Look, Daisy's with me today. Daisy has her little pumpkin costume on. Isn't that very adorable? She's looking very adorable today, but we're gonna go have a fun day. It's a hot one, but we're gonna have such a great day regardless. So let's get this started. Before going into DCA, I had to come over here to Disneyland to see this. It caught my eye as I was walking through the Esplanade and I had to come over and look at it. That is so awesome. These are my favorite Halloween decorations. We have Pumpkin, Pluto, Mickey, Goofy, Minnie, and Donald. It's good to see them again back for fall. They are just so cool looking. I just love those decorations. It's such a fantastic way to start the day and to enter the park seeing these. They are just so cute. I just love them as pumpkins, especially Donald. Look at Donald's little face there and his beak. I just love him. That is awesome. Too bad there's no Daisy though. That'd be cool if they had a Daisy one. And Chippendale. We need a Chippendale one. Doesn't seem like it's too busy at DCA today. It's hot, but it's a nice day here. There's a good breeze at least. We're gonna try 3 pumpkin items. Like I said, Cozy Cone #1, the churro place, has a pumpkin pie churro, and I love pumpkin flavored things. So we gotta try that. They also have some sort of pumpkin cold brew. I like pumpkin spice, so I think I'm gonna enjoy both of those a lot. That's gonna be very good. And we're gonna go over to the outdoor vending cart. I think it's the one in Paradise Garden Grills area. That one's gonna have the pumpkin spice rolls. They're like cream cheese rolls. They always do a different variation on the rolls, and I really enjoy them usually, except for that pizza one. I didn't really like the pizza one too much, but we're gonna try that out. I think that'll be pretty darn good. Did anyone notice, when did they stop putting up the banners with the bats? There used to be the 3 big purple banners on Carthay Circle, and I really like those Halloween decorations. Did they have them last year? It's kind of hard to remember year to year what's there and what's not there. I swear they were there last year or the year before though, but they're definitely not here this year. It would have been put up by now. I was kind of expecting them to put it up late, but that's definitely not gonna be the case. It kind of looks plain without it. It probably works better for the projection mapping for Oogie Boogie Bash, but it's kind of weird looking without the 3 banners. I miss those little bats. They're cute. They work really well with the bats coming out of the belfry too, but I think we're also gonna look at pins today, the new Halloween pins that came out, see what's there and what's available. And after Cozy Cone, we're gonna go to the outdoor vending cart and try those rolls. So let's get this started. Let's have a great day today. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I love pumpkin stuff, so I'm ready for this. It's so hilarious to me that they decorate with jack-o'-lantern faces on the Cozy Cone Motel. I think that's such a fun detail, and it just makes this area more festive. Carsland is really decked out for Halloween, and I really like being in Carsland for Halloween. Catch the nighttime Shaboom too. They do a Halloween version of I Put a Spell on You. It's really fun. It's right at sunset. You come to Carsland, that's a really fun activity. But look at these guys. Look at their silly faces. They look so cool and spooky. I love that. You can probably hear Luigi's Honkin' Halloween next to me here. I love the music that they play. It's a fun ride during Halloween time. I like the overlay a lot. I'm in Red's Community Garden and there's plenty of seats today. There's plenty of seats in the shade, more importantly. It is so hot and I feel like I'm turning into a sweaty mess already, and I just got here. It's near 90 degrees today though, so it's a very hot day, but it's still nice with the breeze in the shade. You definitely just need to sit in the shade and you're okay. I picked up my order from Cozy Cone #1. Now I had a little tenacity in me today. I just kept checking. I don't know why that bothers me sometimes when things aren't available on mobile order. I'll just keep checking over and over. Now, one of these items was available this morning, but when I checked, I could order both of them. The churro wasn't on mobile order this morning though. It was later this afternoon, right before I got here. So I ordered both of these because it's just easier to do mobile order. It's not busy at Cozy Cone Motel today though, like at all. So you actually could just pick up and go to the register. There was almost no wait. There was no line at any of the Cozy Cones today, which is really nice. That's kind of unusual though. Normally I would recommend doing mobile order, but today that's kind of an exception. It's really not busy in the parks today. I love pumpkin items, so I am so excited for these. This looks really, really good. This is the Pumpkin Pie Churro. It's classic churro topped with pumpkin cream and pie crust pieces. And it looks really, really good. It's well presented too. She actually piped it on. Remember that one time I got the churro and it was all like squirted on there haphazardly and stuff? That was actually really funny. This is really nice. It's really pretty looking. It's got like a cream drizzle too that's not listed. It has the pumpkin pie cream on there, but it's got a white cream too, kind of like a melted down whipped cream. I don't know. It's like probably just a heavy cream, a sweetened heavy cream probably. I'm gonna give this a bite though. I'm so excited for this one. Ooh, look at that. They put a ton of cream on there. That's really nice. Very generous. That's easily one of the best churros I've ever had in my entire life. I love that, but I love pumpkin pie. If you don't like pumpkin pie and you don't like pumpkin spice, you're obviously not gonna enjoy this one. It's very pumpkin forward. The cream on top feels like a creamy pumpkin pie mousse, like a whipped pumpkin pie filling. It's delicious. I love the texture. I love the consistency of it. It's very fluffy and very light. This is pretty darn sweet. I like the regular churro with it. The churro cinnamon sugar pairs really well with pumpkin pie spice, obviously, because that's one of the main ingredients in pumpkin pie. It's cinnamony, it tastes like pumpkin pie, it tastes exactly like pumpkin pie. I like whatever that heavy cream drizzle on top is too. It cuts through the sweetness, it's nice. The churro itself is a little bit stale, but it's still good overall. I do like this. I would recommend this and I'd get this one again. I love pumpkin pie, so for me this one is perfect. It's absolutely delicious. I really like the crumbles on top too, the pie crust. It adds a nice texture to it and it's just a really good churro overall. This one was $6.99, which is really not a bad deal for a pumpkin pie churro or for a specialty churro. It's actually really good. I like this one. You have to try this out if you're a pumpkin pie fan. I love this one and I would get this again. I am gonna get this one again since it's just seasonal and there's only a short time to get it. Definitely try this one out though, you're gonna like it a lot. I also got a cold brew to try, a pumpkin cold brew from Cozy Cone #1. The cold brews last time weren't that great, so hopefully this is the redemption cold brew and this one's a little bit better. This is called the Pumpkin Creme Brulee Cold Brew. It's pumpkin creme brulee cold brew with pumpkin sauce topped with cold cream foam on top. It doesn't look quite as creamy as the one that I got at Aunt Cass Cafe. I like when the cold brews here are really creamy, but it probably is gonna be very sweet. Hopefully it's not overly sweet. I love pumpkin stuff though. This is right up my alley. It should be pretty good. Let me give this a sip and try it out. I stirred it all really good there. That way it's all blended together evenly. That is really sweet. I like the flavor of it. It does taste like a pumpkin spice latte or a pumpkin pie. It's got a really nice flavor to it. It's got cinnamon, it's got some clove, maybe some ginger in there. It's really good flavor-wise, but it's very, very sweet. I would prefer this to be a little less sweet and a little more creamy. It's more black coffee forward with just the pumpkin pie flavor coming through, but it's almost sickly sweet. It's one of the sweetest cold brews I've ever had at Disney, and that could just be my batch. Maybe this one was made a little more sweet or with a little more syrup than they often are made. If you get this, hopefully it's a little less sweet. It's a good cold brew and I do want to like it. I like the flavor of it. So I personally wouldn't get this one again, but it can really depend on who makes it probably. They kind of pour in the cold brew, the premix, and then they add some cold foam on top. So I think it depends how much of the cold foam cream they put, the ratio, because I think that cuts down on the sweetness. And mine didn't have much of the cold foam on top. It's got a lot of that pumpkin syrup though, a lot of syrup, and that might be dependent on the individual drink and who makes it too. I wouldn't recommend this one. I wouldn't get it again. I do like the flavor though, oddly enough. It's just way too sweet for me. It's very, very sweet. I'd get the churro again though. I loved that churro. And we're gonna get one more pumpkin spice item. Let's go over to the outdoor vending cart in Paradise Garden Grill area and see if it's over there. They don't have this one on the app. It's on the foodie guide, but they don't have this next one on the app. So I have to go look in person if it's at that outdoor cart. I think it will be at that outdoor cart though. So let's go look. I always have to stop and look at the posters for Halloween time here. I love them. Hocus Pocus is one of my favorites. And this one over here, Holland Mansion, that's funny. But Escape to Hitch Mountain, I just really like that one and Hocus Pocus a lot. These are just really punny. They're very humorous posters and I love to see them put back up each year. I look forward to it. I always look forward to the little things, but I always have to stop by and look at these even though I already know what they look like. They're just fun though. If you're in Carsland, stop by and get a picture with these because they're very fun. If you go into Ramon's in Carsland, this is pretty cool. It's a little Cars Ofrenda for Halloween. That is beautiful. Definitely giving Coco vibes. I love this though. That is really cool. Doc Hudson's there sliding through the dirt. This is really fun to look at. There's a lot of hidden Easter eggs and details in this. Definitely stop at Ramon's if you want a little bit of air conditioning and something to look at. This is just really fun and it's kind of tucked out of the way and hidden. have to stop and show you guys some of the wait times because this is unbelievable. So Radiator Springs Racers is closed for refurbishment, and I thought things would be super long waits, like everything would be really backed up since that's closed. Guardians is 30 minutes. That's unheard of. 20 minutes for Monsters Inc. Look at this over here. Soarin' is 30 minutes. It was just at 20 minutes when I checked like 5 minutes ago. The longest wait time is Grizzly River Run at 45 minutes, which is understandable for that. Look at that, 30 minutes for Goofy Sky School and 20 minutes for Incredicoaster. That is incredible. That's awesome. I think what's happening is because tonight is an Oogie Boogie night, people aren't going to start getting into the park until 3. It's 1:30 right now. So in an hour and a half, I bet this place will be much busier and the wait times will be much, much longer. This is amazing though. I'm going to go do some rides because this is awesome. 20 minutes for Incredicoaster. I bet single rider for that is just a walk-on. Wow, that's incredible. I've never seen Guardians at 30 minutes either. That just seems so low. Look at that. 30 minutes for Guardians. If you guys want a less crowded place to pick up all the Oogie Boogie Bash merchandise, come to the stand outside of Little Mermaid, and it's a lot less crowded here. They have everything here too, and it's just a lot easier to maneuver around this place than it is in Five and Dime. So definitely stop by here if that's what you want. Look how empty it is over here today. It's so weird. I bet in 1 hour from now it's going to be super busy once the Oogie Boogie Bash people are in. I never see it this empty in this part of DCA. That's crazy. But let's check the outdoor vending cart over here. I think that's where the pumpkin spice bread rolls are going to be, and I want to try those. So that'll be our last food stop probably for today. Plaza de Familia opens on Friday, August 22nd. So in just a couple of days, but they already have the decorations up. I love the marigolds up there. The marigolds are the only thing living in the land of the dead in the movie. I love Coco. It's such a good movie. I just like this area during Halloween time. It's such a fun area of the park, and they have really good music and stuff here, and they have the little show out here as well, and the show is great. You have to watch that. The live entertainment is fantastic at Disney. That's a must-watch show. It's really good. All right, I found it. The pumpkin spice cream cheese bread is $9.75. This is out before you get to Paradise Garden Grill. You're going to find this little stop here. They still have the pizza ones too, but I want the pumpkin spice ones. So the outdoor vending carts usually do a seasonal bread, and essentially it's just 4 Hawaiian rolls with a different type of filling or different toppings on them. I didn't really care for the pizza one because the ricotta cheese in the pizza was a little too sweet for me, and that was throwing me off. It was just a weird combination of sweet and salty. Normally I like sweet and salty, but it was too sweet with the marinara sauce and the pepperoni and stuff. This one smells really good. This is the pumpkin spice bread. It's 4 Hawaiian rolls with a pumpkin spice filling. It's supposed to have an icing drizzled on top too. I don't know if they're just out of icing, but none of them had that drizzle like the photo shows. In the photo, it's very clear that there's some sort of icing drizzled on top, but that's missing here. It was just omitted for some reason. I'll check if this is available at the Pixar Pier too, because that outdoor vending cart usually has the bread rolls as well. But for sure, you can find this outside Paradise Garden Grill, past Goofy Sky School, right in the Plaza de Familia area. So definitely come over here if you want that. And there's plenty of seats over here too. There's seats in the shade, which is nice. It's a good place to sit because there's a lot of tables and a lot of chairs. It's just a nice area, and you have the Incredicoaster going by right there. I love Hawaiian rolls, so I'm sure I'm gonna like this. I love pumpkin spice flavored things. This is right up my alley. It smells really sweet and smells really good. It's kind of glistening on top. It's like glossy and good looking. I'm sure it's gonna be very sweet. You really have to dig for the cream cheese. There's a lot of pumpkin pie filling, but not a lot of cream cheese, it looks like. But I dug and got a little bit of cream cheese on there. It'll probably be like a pumpkin cheesecake with the cream cheese. All right, let's give this a bite and try it out. I actually think that's very delicious. I like that a lot. It was $9.75. It comes served warm too because they keep it under a heating lamp. It's really, really good. It's not overly sweet, but it is sweet. If you like pumpkin pie, you're gonna like this and the churro. It definitely tastes like a pumpkin pie filling. You get a little bit of the cream cheese, but not a lot of it. And there's a good amount of filling. The filling to bread ratio is nice on this one. You get 4 rolls, so you can split this with someone for $9.75. I think that's a pretty good value. This is delicious though. It tastes just like fall. It's everything you want out of fall and Halloween time, all put into a Hawaiian roll. This is really, really good. I would recommend this one. I'd get it again. It just smells good. You know it's gonna be good when it smells that great. There's some kind of like syrupy topping, but not an icing on top. It's really good. I think the icing might have pushed this over the edge, so maybe that's a good thing it's not on there. The icing might make this a little too sweet. I love the bread though being warm. I could just eat a whole pack of Hawaiian Rolls. I love Hawaiian Rolls. I love pumpkin pie, so that filling is perfect with the Hawaiian Rolls. And the Hawaiian Rolls themselves have a good sweetness to them. I just like this a lot. The cream cheese kind of cuts through the sweetness. I think this is a very fun snack, a very good snack for fall time. You gotta try this one out. You're gonna like it. We're gonna look at pins too for the Halloween pins that came out. So this is really good though. Give this one a try. You're gonna like it. Look who got their Halloween bucket, the bear with no name. He finally has his Mickey Halloween trick-or-treat bucket. I love when they give that to him during the Halloween time. That is just so fun. Look at his adorable overbite too. I just love this bear. It's really fun and festive though that they decide to decorate the bear for the different seasons. He gets a holiday sweater too during Christmas time. But look at, he is ready for Halloween. It is 90 degrees, but he was born ready for this season. You can now mobile order the Magic Key Cusco's Poison Sipper from this popcorn cart right outside Soarin' because they were having trouble keeping it in stock, but they have plenty in stock here. Just look at the app. You can mobile order it here. It's $32, and here you get a choice of a Coca-Cola bottled beverage with it. It's a really cool sipper. I love the strap. It says Magic Key, and it's got Yzma as a cat on the strap. It's really cool, though. It looks like it has liquid in it. It has like an effect to it, and it does have a straw and stuff. You can actually put liquid in it, but the purple poison is just on the outside of the bottle, just a thin amount there to make it look like it's full. It's really cool. I love the llama on the front and the skull on the back. It's a very awesome sipper. I love Emperor's New Groove, so I just absolutely think this one's amazing. You got to pick this one up if you like Emperor's New Groove like I do. It's the Happy Halloween collection for Magic Key holders, but yeah, it's available here. Just come next to Soarin', mobile order it, and there's no wait at all. Even if you don't want to mobile order it, there's no line at all. All right, we're gonna go look at the new pins, but we're gonna go into Kingswell Shop on the other side of the Starbucks here. They usually have a pretty good pin collection there, and it's air conditioned. So rather than doing an outdoor location, I wanna go into the air conditioning and look at the pins there. All right, we'll take a look at all these now. Here's the Mickey one as Sorcerer's Apprentice. This is $14.99 for this pin. That is really cool. I like that a lot. I like his little crystal ball there. He's floating it. He's levitating it up in the air. And there's a little bat in front of the trees there. Two little bats, actually. I like those. The packaging on this stuff is really nice. I love the packaging. Here's the Minnie Mouse one, also $14.99 in her same Sorcerer's Apprentice costume. That's what I'm assuming she is this year. I know Mickey is, and her costume's very similar to his. That is a cool pin, though. There's quite a few more, too. This one is definitely one of my favorites. Wow, look at that. Daisy as a cat. She looks fierce and fabulous. She looks really awesome. And Devil Donald. I love Devil Donald. He's very sparkly. Look at his cape. The cloisonne on the cape is very, very sparkly, and he's enticing you with candy. He has a palm full of candy there. That is the coolest pin. What's the price on this? $22.99 for this one. That is cool. I think this one has to come home with me because I absolutely love that. Donald and Daisy, and I have my Daisy on me today, so how cool is that? Is Stitch also a Sorcerer's Apprentice? I like the moon behind him. He's got some spooky bats. And the crystal ball has a little bit of dimension. It's like a raised piece on the pin. That is a really nice pin. I love Stitch. Look at this little candy corn hat. It kind of looks like a piece of candy corn with a star on it. They kind of all have that Sorcerer's Apprentice costume though. This one is yellow. That should be $14.99 then for yellow. This one is also $14.99, and it is Mickey Pumpkin. If you're a fan of Mickey Pumpkin and all that merchandise, you could have the pin to match all the merchandise too. I think that's really fun. That is very cool. Yeah, it says yellow, so that one should be $14.99 as well. This one's locked on, but it's $34.99. I checked the back there. Look at Piglet as a butterfly. You have Eeyore as a clown, and Pirate Tigger, and Pooh as a bee. That is adorable. That's a really good set. That one's $34.99, which is not too bad for 4 Winnie the Pooh pins. Man, they did a really good job with the packaging and the design of all the Halloween pins this year. That one is amazing. They all look so cute. This is like charming and endearing. I just love this pin set. That one is just phenomenal. This one is also $14.99, Scarecrow, Goofy. I love the irony in Goofy this year. It's just so ironic that he befriended the crows. That was your one job, Goofy. You're supposed to scare them. It's in your name. He is the least scary scarecrow of all. He is just a goofy scarecrow. Very cool. I love that one. Look at the little crow. The crow is like angry, and he's just very happy to be here. This one is $16.99, and it's actually a light up Mickey fall wreath one. That is cool. That's a really good price for being light up. His face, his eyes, his nose, and his mouth light up. I love the leaves behind. It's really nice. That's a really cool pin for fall. I love that one. This one's $14.99 for the Muppets pin. You have Kermit, Miss Piggy. That is so cool. I love that. I love that we actually get Muppet specific stuff for Halloween time. I love the Muppets, so that's cool to see.
Please don't laugh. Fighting to only have the miserable, the lonely, and depressed.
Just as I suspected, it's getting very, very busy. It's just at 3 o'clock right now, so they started the mix-in for Oogie Boogie Bash tonight. I love getting a bench here on Buena Vista Street and just people watching, because people have such good costumes for this event. And it's a really fun activity to just sit here and see everyone's creativeness and the awesome costumes that they came up with and put on. It's just such a fun thing to do, just sit here and really take in the Disney vibes. You can stay in DCA until 6 o'clock. That's when you need to leave, actually. That's when the party officially begins, but they start letting people in at 3, and it's getting so busy in here. So that's one tip, is come before a Oogie Boogie Bash party if you're a Magic Key holder, and you can enjoy the park without the crowds before 3 o'clock, because there was no lines for things earlier today. That was crazy. And like I said last time, if you can check in inside the park. You can avoid this entire line just standing in the sun. It moves pretty slowly too, because they have to check you in individually with your Oogie Boogie Bash ticket, and it's roasting hot out here in the Esplanade. I don't know if people are surviving the heat with their costumes. That's some pretty good dedication. It's very, very hot though. I'm gonna head into downtown Disney to get out of the crowds for a little bit here, and I'm gonna go to D-Lander. I want to see if there's anything new there, and I want to stop by Disney Storyland Boutique. I know Storyland Boutique has a new pair of overalls from Her Universe. It matches all the other Her Universe stuff that came out for Halloween, so let's head there and look at those overalls if they're in stock, and I'll see if there's anything else new in downtown Disney as well. Oh, these overalls are so cute. They're from Her Universe. It's a black denim overall for $74.99. I love those. I love the bows all over that. They have orange buttons and snaps on them as well. And look at Minnie. She has a patch with a little bow on her. That's really nice. They're very soft and very comfortable denim too. They look really nice with the black and the orange. I'm glad they went with black denim instead of just regular blue denim. Look at even the sides too that have the orange button. I love the hardware on these though. That is just really, really cute. These are from Her Universe. The pocket is lined with a spider web, and I just love that detail. It's really nice that these actually have pockets on them too. And look at the back. The back is just a bunch of orange mini bows all over it. That is so charming and so cute. I just love that. How adorable is that? $74.99. These are from Her Universe, so they match everything else in the collection too. Very nice. I didn't see this before. This is $9.99. It's one of those little snapped wristbands that can snap on your wrist. How fun is that? Those remind me of the 90s. I love that Disney still makes these. You have Scarecrow Goofy, Cat Daisy, Minnie and Mickey, Devil Donald. I love Devil Donald. Look at him. And I had to move the little thing out of the way, but there's Skeleton Pluto. And check out the back of this. The back says Happy Halloween. I love the font they chose for this year. That is fun for $9.99. I love that. I kind of want this. It would make your wrist sweaty, but it is a very fun little snap band. I needed to get some real food before heading home because I haven't really eaten any real food today. I just had dessert snacks and stuff and the snacks that I brought. But I went with the Cuban sandwich at Earl of Sandwich because it's so cheap. It's like $8. This is one of my go-tos here. You get pork, you get mustard sauce on there, tons of pickles. Look at how many pickles they put on there. I love this one. The bread is toasty and warm. This is piping hot. I have to wait for it to cool actually for a while. The pork's actually good pork for a sandwich place, and you get ham down there. If you like Cuban sandwiches, if you like pickles and mustard, you're gonna enjoy this one. It's just such a convenient location, and it's really affordable, and they're hearty sandwiches. They're really filling, and the bread is just such good quality. I love the bread here. It's nice and toasty. It's crunchy on the outside but soft on the inside, but this one cannot be beat. I just love the pickles. It's good for a quick service cheap place. It's definitely good cheap food, and I love that. Well, thank you guys for joining me today. That was a lot of fun today. It was very hot, but I just took it slow and didn't do too much because of the heat. It's gonna get even hotter. The start of Halloween is gonna be like over 90 degrees here. It'll be hot for like another week and then it cools down again, which is really nice actually. We've actually been really lucky with the weather this year. It's been really mild for a summer here. A lot of summers can be in the 90 degrees every day, mid 90s, even up to 100. It's really been in the low 80s, so I expected the heat to come, but the food that I tried was good. I'd recommend that churro. I think that churro was great. It was like a fluffy mousse that tasted like pumpkin pie on top. I thought that was really good and a good value too for $6.99. I would definitely get that one again. You have to try that out if you're a pumpkin pie fan like I am. The cold brew was a little too sweet for me. That could probably be dependent on who prepares it that day. That could probably be a really inconsistent drink. Mine was just really, really sickly sweet and not creamy enough. If it had more cream in it and less sugar, I would have enjoyed it because I did like the flavor of it. I did like the rolls though. I talked to somebody else that didn't like the pumpkin spice rolls today, and she actually showed me pictures of hers, and it looked way different than the one that I got. Hers had a lot of filling in it. Mine didn't have that much filling, which was nice. I think the filling was sweet, so it wasn't overwhelming on mine. I really like Hawaiian Rolls, so for me that was really delicious. Again, it was just like pumpkin spice, just like the churro. It was like a pumpkin pie filling on the inside. So if you like pumpkin pie and you like Hawaiian Rolls, you're really gonna enjoy that one too. I thought that was a pretty decent deal for $9.75. You could split that with someone. We also got to look at the pins today, all the Halloween pins that came out. These have been coming out over the last couple of weeks, but I just got around to finally checking them out, and I really liked a lot of them. And seeing the overalls too at Disney Storyland Boutique was really nice because those are really cute overalls. Overall, I didn't even mean to do that. Overall, it was a very fun day though, so thank you guys for joining me. Also, I kind of accidentally matched Daisy's purple today, like exactly like the tie-dye of my shirt. I tie-dyed this shirt last year actually for Halloween time, so I'm glad to wear it. I wore it because it has purple in it, like DCA has purple, but thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming along with me today. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys take care, and I'll see you real soon.